Boom, and we're live. Shoo! What's going on, you guys? It is Dollar Cost Crypto here with another AMA. What's going on, you guys? You didn't have to cut me off. What is going on, you guys? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Carlos M, a new logo. Who is this? It's Dollar Cost Crypto, man. Yes, I've got new logos everywhere, man. I decided to make the branding, get some branding and stuff like that. So I am now browning up. Egg, what's it called? Let's see. Mr. Angry Twinkie, good color for you. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, man. I actually decided to go with the color just because, I got my bluesy back and shit from the Rolex store. So got my bluesy back. Let's get it. So I was like, I gotta put in the blue polo too today. Boots of boots, bro. I was supposed to have dinner with the family, but now they can starve. Exactly. It's intermittent fasting, you guys. There's no more starving out here. There's only intermittent fasting. A real brand logo, yes. DCC and DCC we trust, man. Definitely. Website when? Basically in the course. I pretty much just decided I'll just launch it right on the first day. So, yee. What's going on, you guys? Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, retweet this out and stuff, link it in chats, put it in Discord places, put it all over Telegram, man. Be annoying with it. Yeet. What's going on, you guys, man? The Rolly is in, son. Yeah, man, this bluesy's back in, man. The bluesy's back in. This thing, it looks so beautiful. I love it. We'll see if I get another one. I don't know. I thought about getting I thought about getting maybe a Panda or just some sort of Daytona or something like that, but I'm not sure. I actually was kind of surprised when I put Daytonas on and stuff. They're way smaller than I thought they were. Like, legitimately, if you wear a Submariner, you put Submariners on and then you put like a Daytona on, should be like, damn, it's a little smaller. You'd be like, whoa, what the hell? Yeah. Joseph, what's up, Joseph, man? Lopez and stuff. Were you a permanent build since you were born? Yeah, basically. Yee. What's going on? James Campanoli the second. Hex pump in the pump and stuff to like 20 cents at least. Yeah, it will pump to that price and stuff. It'll take a minute. Right now we're getting tons of videos right now about the test net for Pulse Chain and everything like that, which is pretty cool. You can play around with it, but it's nothing I haven't seen before. You can dual yield on stuff. You can supply yield. It's pretty cool and stuff. Some people are seeing the prices of what's going on in the test net and stuff, but any prices that you see on the coins are, wow, the coin's up this much today. You know what I mean? It's like, Yeah, I truly believe in the project, and I believe in everything that's going on. But like, yeah, until it actually comes out in terms of like, will I be able to like really kind of feel like I'll have a sense for where prices can go and what's the sort of the multiples we can get on like Pulse Chain and everything like that. Though it does make me laugh seeing a lot of my Hexagon buddies just like not shit post, but like basically like honey dick on the thumbnails and shit with the titles and shit. Goddamn, bros. But like I couldn't do it. But like, what's going on? Yo, what's up, man? What's looking good? DCC with the polo. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm losing weight right now, man. Is that your favorite watch so far? Yeah, the bluesy so far. I mean, I obviously my other one was my first Rolex I ever got and stuff. They're both Submariners. But yeah, this one's my favorite. It's just like it looks sewn. It just looks really nice. The blue's amazing on it. But yeah, man. Da, 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 da. Is that your favorite watch? Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Let's see a Rolex Flavo neck. What am I playing with Flav, bro? Let's see. Gemini, let's go. Is the market dead? Nope, it is not. I don't see the bear market over here. What's going on? Jordan S. Bear market, never heard of it. Me neither. Tiago, what's going on, bro? What is up? No sell pressure. We are no equals with a $5 super chat. Thank you, man. That intro is hard with the memes. Oh, thank you, man. You actually, as a matter of fact, here's another meme for you. Didn't have to cut me off. I'm king with the memes. Oh my god, like I'm so mad right now. Like I got a whole lot of money. That thing got flagged so quick, dudes. Oh my god, man. So I'm right now. We're in the lab adjusting it. I've got some other fresh ass memes and stuff coming up in terms of clips and stuff to put on the channel. But man, I've got some heat coming up. But I gotta test it and stuff because like every time it gets flagged, that's not good for the channel. But Michael James Campanoli the second. Let's see. People are hitting a hex right now in Q to 4. Yeah, that got started by basically like two. It was like 2 or 3 spurgs in there and stuff. That just like we're on this hate train. So I just doused them with holy water and just got them the fuck up out of there. And that's the reason pretty much it started and stuff. I mean, like if you're negative, right, you just get this negativity train going on and stuff like that. So you just got to nip it in the bud and just stop that shit, basically. But this happens with every chat and stuff over a quarter or two. They end up like it's almost like what ends up happening with a lot of the chats. If you've ever seen with like the crypto mindset chats, is they go through like a red pill awakening. Because I mean, honestly, when me and Charlie teaches the red pill of finance. So what's going on is that they're going through the red pills, they're going through the 5 stages of like grief, basically. And there's like this red pill anger that every chat goes through and stuff. I've seen it in every chat. They go through it for a little bit and then they get out of it. Then they're sad. Then they're just like, oh my God, bargaining. And then eventually acceptance. And then they're like, oh my God, what was I thinking? It just always happens. So what's going on, you guys? Bear market equal buy market. That's correct. Didn't have to cut me off. Yeah, I might make a stream where I just like my mission is to get demonetized. I might do it. I might like you know what? Fuck it. My next stream is gonna be the demonetization stream. I'm just gonna go crazy with it. Like legitimately, like no YouTuber would do that, but I will. Why not? Yeah. When Pepe cops in real life? Soon. I wouldn't be surprised, man. Okay, Abdul, let's see. Why do you invest your returns from Ring UST into Oath Beats? Oh, okay, yeah. Abdul, I was talking to you about this earlier. So yeah, so what I do is like I made an initial investment into the Ring USDC. Here I could probably pull it up on Beethoven X real quick, just so we can see what I'm talking about. Let me switch networks. You didn't have to cut me off. Okay. Okay. So here's Beethoven X. So what I'm talking about right here is I'm invested in this pool right here, which is Vault of the Lonely Mountain. Some money has been withdrawn. There's a hack actually on this protocol, not on this pool, but on the protocol on one of their there's because they're basically a stable coin optimizer and yield farmer. So one of their pools, they lost about like $1 million. Meh, whatever. And basically, a little bit of capital came out of this, and the TVL is like under $1 million right now. So the APR is fucking stupid. I made an initial investment in this. Actually, damn, do I still have money here? No way. Yeah. So I made an initial investment in here. I think I have like 14,000 bucks in this one right here. And am I showing the right page? Am I not showing the right page? Hold up. Maybe I may be lagging here. Hmm. There we go. Okay. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Yeah. So basically, the APR on this just shot up to a crazy amount. So you can earn because so many people are swapping back and forth right now. Those swap fees are about 70%. The APR is about 332% APR, which is basically 1%. Whatever money you put in here, it's 1% of the money that you get in Beats rewards, and then you get a 40% in Ring rewards, which is it's okay. I just reinvest the Ring, and what I do with the Beats is then I put into the Oath pool, which is this one right here, the Beat Oath Masons, except I put this on Reaper. But when you let's just say I was to invest a little bit of money into this, right? Let me I don't know if I have anything to swap, but if I were to do that, let me see if I can claim some stuff right here. Let's claim a cool little trick because they've added some new features onto this where if you invest your money into this, you used to what it would happen is like your LP tokens would just go into here, and then you would have to manually invest it into this. Now you can just in one swing when you invest, you choose your allocation, and then it just goes directly into the pool. But in order for you to like put it on any repothecator, you're going to have to basically click a button, basically, which is very difficult. I know. Let me see if I can read the chat for now while I'm waiting for this to load. Don't get a strike, bro. Maybe I might. I might. What's going on, you guys? Let's see. Let's see. Been here for quarter three, quarter four. Survivors make gains. That's correct, Angry Twinkie. For real. The anger phase is always fun. It definitely is, man. It really makes me laugh. Damn, this transaction taking a minute. Here, I'll just stop sharing screen for a minute while it loads. My God. Yeah, it was my bad. I forgot to juice up the gas fee on this thing. But anyway, let me see if I can go back to his question real quick. Okay, yeah. So for only a 50% APR, because I actually think that there's going to be some. So this is me speculating here, right? So I'm taking yield that I'm already earning, and I'm taking some of those beats and then putting it in that pool there, repothecating it on Reaper, so I don't have to touch it. And then basically what I'm kind of betting on is like kind of the future of Oath token, and by essentially betting on the Oath token, I'm essentially betting on the Reaper team, which is the Byte Masons. So I'm just taking it's more of just a longer term investment for me because I do believe the token's very cheap right now. Once they start launching a lot of the projects that they have, I mean, they have a lot of developers. They have 30 developers, 30. So most projects that they're working on, you really only need 2 to 4 for the most part to maintain things and stuff and kind of upgrade stuff. So what they're doing is with the other like 25 developers is that they're working on like 5 or 6 other projects. So basically by owning the Oath token, that you're getting kind of ownership and control over all the protocols that they keep creating over time. So it's almost effectively like you're almost investing in an Illuvium or something like that, or like a game studio, basically, except this is a developer studio. So I'm long on the Byte Masons. So, I'm just taking that and just kind of growing my position basically with free beats that I earn. But the initial investment that I did into that pool, which was the Ring USDC pool, it's just kind of I just treat it as like if it goes to zero, it goes to zero. But I'm just at the time I've been yielding on it for a couple months now, and it's been working really good. And they're always one of the top. They're actually always one of the top people to actually incentivize for the beats farms and stuff like that. Like I don't know if I have it here. see if I can go. So if you look right here, the Lonely Mountain right now, they basically bribed about $16 per every 1,000 FBs. So if someone has 10,000, 10,000 FBs, which isn't that crazy of amount and stuff in terms of dollars, you would be getting roughly every 2 weeks, about what $160 extra yield every 2 weeks. So not bad. So just little stuff like this, right? So I personally, what I did for my current Beats War stuff is like I did all my votes towards this, the Pirate Party. So I'm because I'm trying to stack up LQR, which is liquid driver, and then I might make it into NFTs or not. I'm not entirely sure yet, but that's basically my plan to all this. But pretty cool. So many people have like decided to like jump into like Beats. Let me go back to Beats, Beethoven X. That the where is it? Ah, that the APR is going to 70 because so much more money is being staked here now, so which is really good. So a lot of the community is just staking a bunch of their stuff here and just trying to gain up on their F beats over time, which is pretty cool. Yeah. To understand the market, you must understand the memes. That's correct. That's correct. Dips are great when you've got the chips. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's why you never don't quit your J job. That is the thing. You got to make sure you got it before you leave your job and before you go full time crypto. You really gotta got it. They'll be playing like even if you're close, you're like, oh, I think I can pull it off. Probably store up a little bit more capital. Okay, Mark R. DCC, what do you recommend as far as staking as for someone who's been picking up hex uh, during the dip? So basically, what I'm recommending right now, and I still kind of recommend this. So I would say half a t-shirt minimum stakes for 1 year or less. So I only recommend a 1 year stake as the minimum stake. Unless you have an extremely large amount of hex, and I'm talking about like a million, 2 million, 3 million hex, and maybe you can do maybe weeklies or something like that, or a 1 day stake if you want to or not. But in terms of profit and everything like that, like I would highly recommend a half a t-share as kind of the bare minimum stake for a 1 year stake. Once you start playing around with 2 3 year stakes, a 2 year I'd still do half a t-shirt. From 3 year, that's where it gets a little bit like strange. You can start doing quarter stakes, quarter t-share stakes, which aren't as expensive basically. Actually I can even show it. Let's see. Uh, okay, cool. Yeah. So let me see if you can see my screen. Okay, cool. Yeah. So if you let me pull this down right now and I'll full screen this real quick. Yeah. Okay, so you can read it a little bit better, right? So if you were to do a 1 year stake, right? So I would no nothing shorter than a 365, unless you have like literally a million hex, 2, 3, 4 million hex liquid, and you're staking it for like a 1 week stake. That's fine. But if you don't have that much hex, then basically like I only recommend about a 1 year stake minimum. And what half a t-shirt is basically something like 12,000. Yeah, it's a little bit. You can get it. It's kind of fun to always play around this thing to like in terms of the bare minimums and stuff. So let's try 8,000 hex. Yeah, you can go a little bit more. It's over 9,000. Sorry. So basically 9,000 hex, which is current price. Let's look at hex. Hex is right there. So basically a 1,000. It's basically a $1,000 stake. It's kind of like the minimum viable kind of product and shit if you actually want to stake hex right now on Ethereum. Once we launch on Pulse Chain and you're talking about PHEX, I'll have an updated sort of stats in terms of like how much is too little and how much is too much, which is almost never. But like for some people, it really is because like if you're staking out all your hex, all of it 555, I'm like, thank you for your donation and thank you for your service, sir. But like, man, damn, that's going to be outlawing. And I know some of the hedge guys are like, yo, but I'm not talking about that right now. But would probably be my This will probably be my minimum stake for a 1 and 2 year stake. About $1,000 in Hex right now currently, which is great pricing, right? 730 would basically be there. You'd get almost another 10% of a T share. That's cool. Once we get to once we kind of get to the basically the 3 year mark, right? Where we're talking about like I don't know, we're talking about damn near 1100 days. I think it's like what 1095 would be, yeah, but round up. 1100 days, yeah. So it'd be like 1100 days. Then from here, because so here's the thing, within 3 years from now, which would pretty much put it out to about March of 2025, you would get some Ethereum upgrades, and it actually would be. It's possible that this is where we're kind of speculating and gambling a little bit, but it's basically possible that Ethereum has enough upgrades, and then at that time, fucking finally, after 3 damn years, that this stake would be economically viable in terms of like you could have a much smaller amount of T shares in this stake. But on top of that, you also are getting 3 years of compounding, so you are going to have profit. So you can sort of gamble down a little bit, like you can go half 4,500. This would actually be not a terrible stake and stuff for a 3 year stake, and you could pretty much do 4,500 hex per stake from 3 years all the way up to 15, basically. Personally, I just always feel comfortable. You try to like make it as big as possible without making it too small. But this is where well, you can. But once you get past 5 years, which is basically yeah 1,850. That's about 5 years from now, which is yeah April 2027. You could pretty much get away with about a tenth of a T-share. From 5 years to 15, you can do a tenth of a T-share. I would never recommend anything other than a tenth of a T-share, like ever. Like why? I mean, like it's so cheap right now. Like why would you even do that to yourself? Like you might as well, you know. So let me show my beautiful face. Oh, cool! I didn't even know I could do that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah. I'll just do it like that. Damn, I didn't even know I could do that. I'm learning shit all the time. That's really cool. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I recommend. So if you were, let's just say we're trying to do the minimum stake, like okay, I'm trying to stake at 5 to 15 years, right? 10 stakes. Then let's figure it out. Okay, 2,000 hex. That's not that much money, that's actually not bad, right? 2,000 hex. I know that's 20% of a T-share, but you got to live a little. That's like $230. But let's just say you wanted to like really like okay, let me turn that down. There you go. 1,100 hex, which would cost you about $126 current price. So basically, for about $1,300, you would have 10 stakes, one coming out every year for from 5 years from now to about 15 years. A nice 10-year ladder. Not bad. And that's pretty affordable. And I think that's affordable for just about everybody to do this. Just an investment, say like, fuck it, let me do a YOLO. And then what this would do is basically it would give you a T-share over one T-share over, 10 years, but you would have the maximum amount. And the coolest thing too is like it is still increasing, right? Because once you let's just say you're still doing that 1,100, you're actually getting a bit more. So you'd honestly, for the most part, you'd be somewhere in like the 1.75 T-share range, basically, for that basically that $1,300 over. But you would not get the first portion of this until 5 years from now, which would be in 2027. So if some of you guys wanted to throw like a flyer out there and stuff like, why not? It's why not throw a little bit out there? And the cool thing about this too, you're always gonna get the PHEX side of it, which is really nice, especially if you do it now, because then you get the copy of it during the snapshot. But but here's the thing too, 5 years from now, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 years from now, if Ethereum's gone, it's gone, but you still have the PHEX side. But if it isn't, and then the upgrades happen and it's actually very usable, then boom, you're in this kind of position where like some stakes you did a long time ago have been investing over 5, 6, 7 years. You're collecting all the emergency unstake bonuses and everything like that. If I look here, right, all these T-share payouts and stuff. If you let me load all the data. There we go. Yeah. So on some of these days, you've had people where they get hacked or they get emergency or they do a huge emergency unstake. So you get to collect in all these days. So these stakes, even though the average APY for a stake that's 10 years plus is about 40% APY, your APY would be much higher because you're collecting on all these weird days where like you get these weird blips like boop being there at big days and stuff, and because you're collecting all that stuff, you end up collecting a lot of T-shares. or a lot of hex. Also, on top of that, I really am under the opinion that over time you're actually gonna have the t-shirt payout actually start trending downwards. Because if you look at the day, right, right now we're about we're averaging about 6.4 T shares, or just about 6 T shares per or 6x per T share. Back in the day, it would realistically be about 4.5 to barely 5. Now we're at 6 and some change. But at some point, once we start getting even more retail adoption and stuff like that, a lot of this hex will start getting staked down, as well as occasionally you're getting the god whale and a bunch of these whales actually doing these huge stakes out for like 10 to 15 years in the future. This starts kind of putting down quite a lot more pressure on the t-shirt payout. So by making your stakes right now, you're collecting in all this t-shirt payout while it's still really really high. Though I do believe when the hex price ever goes to $1, $2, $3, this will shoot up. So if you have a stake that's like 3, 5, 6 years from now that you can't even touch anyway, you're collecting in all that hex during that volatility time, and then eventually once it goes to the lowest point and your stake comes out, you're fucking gold grilling out there, just killing it and stuff because you have all this hex out right now. Mwah. Beautiful. YOLO at 30 here. I mean, do a 15 and do a 15. Actually, technically, it'd be like a 30.4 stake and stuff because the 555 is technically 15.2 years. So, but it's always better to just me as especially if you're like new to it. Like I'd always recommend at least a 50% for if you're brand new to Hex, at least a 50%, 40% liquid position in Hex, and the rest stake it out. But it's always easier to do your longer term stakes first because it's so affordable, cheap, as well as like we are in a way, it's this isn't financial advice or nothing like that, but at the same time, we're like you know, it's likely in 5 years from now that you are going to have some Ethereum upgrades where actually it's cheap and affordable to actually unstake your hex. It may take 7, but it's that sort of thing. That's why I typically don't like I that's why I keep the 1 years and the 2 years at about half a t-shirt minimum. I would say a full t-shirt, but a full t-shirt is kind of, I mean, it is kind of expensive for some people though. So I mean, I'm just trying to like, um, you know, trying to keep it, kosher and stuff, right? If I was to do a full t-shirt, right, at like a full year, right? What was it, 19,000? Yeah, it's about 19,000 hex, give or take, right? And if we look at the price right now, 19,000, 2, 3, it's about 2,100. So some people just can't swing that, and I understand that. So for some of you guys, it's better to keep a liquid amount now and then start your ladder from 5 years to 15 years because it's just more affordable. You're getting more t-shirt, more bang for your buck in t-shirts. And if you just look at the difference, right? If I were to take this stake, the same one t-shirt stake, and take it to a 5 year stake, it's now 1.8 t-shares. I'm getting literally 81% more t-shares for doing it 5 years out. Obviously, I'm not telling you to do that, but like it's that you're getting a lot more bang for your buck t-shirt wise, and you can lower the amount of hex you need. So then you can actually have something of a ladder, which is pretty cool. But yeah, boom, cool. Okay, DCC, is it worth it waiting for a bear market to stake? Mm, no, I mean, okay. Obviously, if you can pick up a ton of free hex, I mean, cheap hex, of course, of course, of course. But it's just a sort of thing that like you got to get it, you got to get in where you fit in, basically, with the hex and stuff. Right, like right now the price is down and we know the snapshot's happening, so there's a really big incentive to stake right now, legitimately. And then and trust me, like right now you see what's going on in the chats. You're seeing even in the own hex community, there's people really crazy about pulse chain and everything like that, but they're kind of bearish on hex right now. Some of the people who don't know anything, and yeah. So I mean, just make your stakes right now before the snapshot happens. There's supposedly a super chat somewhere. Let's see. I ain't the herb. Let's see. What's the story with Phantom? Invest answers think it's risky above $1.30, but it seems like a bargain to me. I mean, I'm still buying. Like I still like Phantom, but I'm using a lot of my Phantom to farm. So it's like I'm doing a lot of LP farming or beats farming, basically 80/20s and stuff. But yeah, I still hold Phantom. I like the Phantom. I mean, like if it goes, I'm buying at $1.30. I'm buying at 80 cents, and I was buying at 2.20. Like I buy coins that I like. Like it's like people tell me like, oh Miguel, how could you buy Hex at 18 cents? Well, it's 11 cents. Did I buy? Yes, I did. Like literally, like I bought at 18. 13 and 11. If it hits 9 cents or 6 cents, I'll buy again. But here's the thing: is like a lot of the guys that like, so yeah, if you're always waiting for the bottom, then the bottom comes. Here's the problem that people never talk about is that you have to have the balls to buy heavy at the bottom, and a lot of people don't. They do not have the balls. They just do, like, so the reason I call it dollar cost crypto, and then you ladder in, ladder out, right? Is that you do these drip buys, 1, 2, 3, boom, 5%, 10% purchases, 20% purchases, and then you're in over an average. It's a lot easier for people to do that because, like, oh, I went lower, cool, I have still purchasing power, but you get in, and now you're in. Once you're in. Versus these guys, they've got to have a lot of commitment, especially when the price is in the shitter, and then to buy the hell in, and then once they're all in, cool. But if it goes even lower, they're like, oh no, and then they just got wrecked instantly, right, with all their capital. So in a way, the dollar cost averaging is a way to kind of it's for downside protection, right? But there is the whole people and stuff too, like, oh, why don't you just buy all the bottom and just, if you know what the price is going to go to and you buy that, you can, but most people don't. When they do, they don't buy enough. They buy a very small amount. Like, oh yeah, I just went heavy into the dip. How much you buy? About 5%. You only bought 5%, and then like they wait for a while, and then it pumps up like crazy, and then they start buying on the way up versus where like they DC it on the way down. Obviously, when you wait a while until it corrects right down, yeah, I wasn't buying a ton of Phantom at $3, but I was buying in the the low $2, and then I bought a ton at the $30, $20 range. But yeah. There's any more super chats that I missed? Nope. The super chat is the best way to get my attention, you guys. So if you guys want your answers, there you go. Your answers answered, then super chat. But what's up, Tweety Bird? It was cute seeing Hexkins doing farming tutorials on Pulse when you've been teaching farming for about what? I've been teaching farming for about 2 years plus. Yeah, there are people are a little behind the 8 ball. That's for fucking sure. Yeah. No, I'm not discouraging people and stuff. Dude, I laugh at these, like, look at all this yield that I'm earning and stuff. I'm like, bros, like, chill, you guys. Like, we're talking about the test net. We're not talking about real money here. But like, yeah, I mean, hey, but I'll let people do. I let everyone do themselves. That's just is what it is. But you ain't wrong, bro. Shit. Cool, man. What's going on? P. Willie, what's going on? Hey, man, I love the McDonald's. Fefe. Damn. Fans will be fans. Yes, sir. DCC taught us how to farm on Phantom. I'm ready for Pulse XA. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, in reality, like, the first place I ever really did farm was probably on Synthetics. And that was probably one of like, Synthetics technically created yield farming, which is Kane Warwick's platform. And then from there we got Curve, and then we got Yearn, and then all that Yearn, a lot of the Yearn guys ended up going into Phantom and stuff. So I mean, a logical place that where farming really started up was really on Phantom. But you did have quite a few of the Curve guys and stuff like go into the Binance chain and stuff like that. So yeah, it just is what it is. Farming is the way to make good money. Building a sustainable loop is the key. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Let's see. It's sad because they would be doing the exact same thing on Spooky Swap, Hail, Crypto Mindset. Heck yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. There's a reason I was teaching you guys all this stuff. I'm putting you guys ahead of the curve. You got all you guys that have been taking the Crypto Mindset courses for the last year, all of 2021. You guys are ready to go. Like, basically, like, I'm still going to do demonstrations and explanations and stuff. And like, I'm going to go over like so get the next Crypto Mindset course, because by the time the next Crypto Mindset course goes on sale, which is April 15th, which is April 15th to the 19th, and the courses start on the 22nd and end, give or take, last day of April to like maybe 1 or 2 days into May, somewhere in that range, depending on the schedule. When that happens, it's very possible that there could be a snapshot event a couple weeks after that, or the actual launch of the Pulse chain. So during that turbulent time, we're going to have webinars, and I'm going to be holding your hand through there, and we're going to be looking for the best opportunities to make this money, son. Shoo! As well as, the crypto mindset, like all of us together and stuff, we actually hold a considerable large amount of PulseX and all these other tokens. So we have an incredible amount of voting power. So we can definitely juice up some yields for our own pools that we like. And then we're making money. Yeah. Locked and loaded to take this action, General Miguel. Hey, salute to you, man. Salute to you. And I'm sure, Brian, like, hey, bro, like, yeah, I'm about to get a new whip pretty soon. But definitely, like, the value of the crypto mindset course is just like an insane, because not only is it a brotherhood, and it's just chats. We always keep the chats around, unless there was like some like maybe the company we're using for some reason has like failure, then we would just start a brand new chat and email people out of the new chats. But it's a safe place to actually talk crypto, keep together as well, and then together go in on opportunities or yield farms or all kinds of stuff and everything like that. Like the crypto mindset army only gets larger and larger and larger every fucking single quarter. Whale Team Alpha, baby. As a whole, oh man, I wish I could play it, man. I really wish I could play it. I really want to play it. We worked really hard on that one. Like, we really did. Like, damn. But definitely, man. But here, I'll throw the link in the chat for you guys. Anyone, so for you guys that want to sign up and stuff, go put your email in here right now. You'll be the first to get notified on the email list, which is crypto mindset courses.access. It's right here. It's in the chat, as well as here. Let me show it real quick. You can sign up right here at crypto mindset access. You put your email right here, you click sign up, and then you'll be notified as soon as the course goes live at midnight that day. So shoo! Heck yeah, man. Like, we're working on all kinds of stuff and everything like that. We've actually had to cut like 1 or 2 guests and stuff, just because, I mean, it just is what it is, just because we have so much stuff to end up talking about this quarter, yield farm opportunities, and all the flash webinars that we're going to have, because I would hate, like, there's a lot of people who didn't get into the last courses that were like just kicking themselves in the butt because basically they didn't get in on the fight clubs. That is probably going to end up being one of the most costly mistakes that they have made in the last maybe like 5 years. Jesus, RIP if you didn't get into the fight clubs. Shoo! RIP, son. Q1 will get a webinar this week. That is correct. We're scheduling it out right now. I have it ready. The webinar is going to be on Crystal Veil. So it's going to be GameFi and a whole like market update, but it's a large, about 80% of it is going to be about how to yield farm and how to how to end up kind of making the money moves over here onto AVAX when the expansion pack on Crystal Veil launches. So boom. If you don't know what to do right now, here's the alpha right here. You're gonna stack that jewel right now. Liquid jewel right now. Get some liquid jewel right now. Okay? Get that liquid jewel. There's a reason that price is creeping up. That shit launches in 8 days. And a lot of people don't believe it's gonna launch. Bro, it launches in 8 fucking days. 8 days. I threw in a lot, bro. I mean, I bought a ton of it at 420, and that's kind of funny to say that out loud. But yeah, 420. I bought a ton of it at 420. So yeah. But definitely, man. So sign up at cryptomindsetcourse.com right here. .access. Leave your email address right here, and you'll be notified as soon as it goes live. As soon as you do purchase the course, what ends up happening, make sure to check your inbox and your junk folder. Sometimes it gets thrown in spam. We don't know why. It's just we're trying to work on that for a while. But if it does show up, just check your spam folder, and then you'll have it in there, and then boom, You have your access to the new Telegram chat, as well as all the other kind of goodies we got planned for you guys. So Q2 is going to be nice. This is what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of guys that just take the courses and stuff just to keep access to the new chats, all the webinars and stuff like that. But it's like as the network grows, we're going to be able to give you guys more and more opportunities, as well as just all this other stuff I can't talk about on YouTube and stuff. But man, I wish I could. But man, it's good. Shoot. So ape into crypto mindset Q2, man. We're an army, we're a brotherhood, and then we are the red pill of finance. We are the financial arm of the red pill. So if you're a red pill male, man, get it. Bam, right there, man. But if you can't show yourself, what can you show? Hey, thank you so much for letting me know that. Let me go all the way back up. Did I really miss 3 of them? Oh wow, I did. My bad. Sheesh. Okay, Crypto Boogie, what's up, bro? Are you still in Pirate Party, Miguel? Am yes, for the vote I am. For the vote I am. Not for the coin. I'm gonna be using Pirate Party for a while to stack up a bunch of free Liquid Driver tokens. And then over time, I might end up buying another position into Liquid Driver just because I'm liking what I'm seeing, basically. It's basically like a mini Beats right now, is what I'm kind of seeing with that. So it's pretty good. Okay, anime red pill. Let's see. I have testicular fortitude to buy all the hex when I thought it was the dip at the lowest point. Nice. Really good. Oh my god, the anime picture kills me, bro. At least it wasn't Kirito though. Amazing. Let's see, where's the next super chat? It's that time. Oh, it's that time. Hey, what's going on, man? DCC, how do you unstake a t-shirt after 3? Oh, sure. So here, you go back. So I'll throw the website also in the chat as well. Let's see. If we go to here, right? Let me make sure you can see it on the screen. Okay, cool. So once it's done, you go under stake, and it'll be active stakes, and then you'll see that the button goes from red to like end stake, and it gives you 2 options. It'll be like right around here. You click it, and it'll give you 2 options: good accounting or end stake. Good accounting means that you basically put your stake into limbo. You don't take custody of it, but you won't take any more penalties. So you pay the gas fee. Right now, the gas fees are really cheap right now. So I mean, I would be shocked if you pay more than 30, 40 bucks in gas fees right now. So always, you guys, like, be sure to be on the lookout for over here. So if you go onto here, right, there's usually a little gas. 40 Gwei is really low. So right now is a great time to be making stakes or claiming Hedron or minting Hedron. Like, but obviously because it's 40 Gwei, it's about middle of the day for most of you guys. Maybe it's about 8 o'clock at night for a lot of the guys on the East Coast. I would wait until midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning for the guys on the East Coast. Sorry, for the guys on the West Coast, you can get away with like 11 or 12 at night when this Gwei goes to the low 30s, maybe 28 Gwei, and then you do all your gas intensive stuff so you can save some cash, right? You always, for everyone here in the States and stuff like that, you guys want to be doing stuff late at night because this is when most people have done all their transactions. There's always the worst time to be doing stuff is around, I'm going to do it on West Coast time, is typically between 3 to 6 p.m. because you have people getting off of work on different parts. It's sort of a wave. You have people like when it's 3 o'clock, that's 6 o'clock. So you have people driving home on their phones, buying shit on Uniswap or doing all kinds of stuff on Ethereum. Then you get another wave. You get another wave until eventually everyone's off of work and stuff, and then that's it. And there's also a thing sort of early in the morning around like 8 o'clock on average where you end up having the Gwei shoot up. These people wake up, they do a transaction on their phone, and they take their ass to work. It's just regular human stuff. People are literally waking up like, oh shit, let me buy this coin real quick before I go to work. Cool. And they go to work, they buy a little stuff at lunch, they get off of work, they buy some stuff at there, and then they may purchase a couple things after dinner, and then they go to sleep. That's the average for people. Obviously, I know we're no sleep gang here. We don't sleep. But that's typically what happens. So if you're able to catch this whole point where you have America asleep, Asia's still not awake, Europe's kind of meh around right there during that peak time right there between, I would say, 4 in the morning. I'm talking West Coast time, 4 in the morning to about 11 o'clock at night. That's where the gas prices in most of the world's kind of asleep, and you're able to take advantage of like these lower fees, so you can do a lot of your gas intensive stuff on Ethereum. So that's pretty much the strat right there for gas fees. Highly recommend that. But Yeah, so I digress. So let me go back to this. So for your stake, it's gonna be right here. Yeah, or so that's good accounting. One cool so no financial or tax advice, but some people do is let's just say you're like, damn, this is a lot of money. You can hit that, hit get accounting and wait until January of next year, then actually end stake it. And of course, since you're taking custody of it on a new financial year, you wouldn't have supposedly you wouldn't have to pay taxes on any gains or anything like that until a year later because you just did it at the beginning of 23, which means you'd have to pay taxes on it around April of 2024. That's what good accounting is used for. End stake means you just want your money now, end it. So that's how people play it, and you have to pay the gas fee for it. So yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Um, hey, what's up? Oh, Tiago, what's going on, bro? Let's see. What do you think about the hex grayscale? Pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, obviously Richard talked about it a while back and stuff, but I know the guys from Green Valley or is Green Valley or Mountain Green, basically the stuff that RG3 is doing with kinetics and stuff. The Mountain Advisors are doing and stuff, which is pretty cool. Hey, that'll help out. I mean, that's kind of cool. Get it OTC's money in there. Hopefully, they can run through all the liquid hex that they have. Then they have to market buy hex, which would be really good. But until they go through the glut of hex that they're going to have initially, it doesn't do much. But it is an onboarding tool to get more people into hex. But I will say this is what I'm talking about. That there is one little negative with this whole great hex grayscale thing is that what they're doing is selling shares of 555 stakes. So if you're getting the maximum amount of stakes and people are buying a ton of hex, so you have a bunch of unstaked hex that let's just say I put out like I want to make a $5 million investment into hex stakes. So what they do is they take my $5 million, they stake $5 million of hex. 555. What does that do? That starts lowering the t-shirt payout because there's more competition because I'm entering the pools with more t-shares. That's what's happening. So it's the sort of thing where over time, this is what I'm saying. Over time, you're lowering the t-shirt payout. So that's why I'm saying you gotta get in while you can get in right now. Whether t-shirt payout's gonna be crazy because from here until like 3 years from now, 2 years from now, when all this shit really does go active, like we're in the sweet spot. We're like hex is a decent price. It's going to shoot up a decent price, I believe. And then on top of that, we're getting paid buku bucks in t-shirt payout. These stakes you do now are going to be pretty valuable in the future, if of course everything hex holds up and everything like that. I know Q2 is going to have more fight clubs in Q1. Hey, that'd be cool. Let's see. Dropping fire stream. Huh? Shit, dude. The wicked get some rest. No, they do not. Janko, what's going on, man? Jewel, stack it up. You definitely stack it up for sure. Tweety Bird, quarter two is going to be so important. It really, really, really is. As well as oh, I didn't even mention. Wait, should I mention this? So I'm going to be a speaker. I'm going to be a speaker at Donovan Sharp's convention. So you guys are the first to know. Shout out, you guys. I'll be out in Miami for that. For the I think the 19th to the 22nd and stuff. So be on the lookout. If you guys are going to that, the Men's Excellence Conference or something like that, I'll be out there and stuff. I'll have more information after the courses and stuff. But I'm going to be doing a lot more. Going to be doing a lot more events and stuff. I'm getting invited to a ton of conferences, so I'm going to speak at a ton of conferences this year, as well as like Crypto Mindset Meetup is going to be announced officially, and you're going to be able to purchase tickets during the Crypto Mindset quarter 2 course. So if we end up selling out, so if you want to be a part of the Crypto Mindset Meetup, join up the Crypto Mindset, and you'll be able to purchase. You guys will be the first to actually be able to buy tickets for it. So, shoo! Can't wait, man. I can't wait. Damn, man, my liver is already crying right now. When I try to sign up on the website, nothing happens. So you may have already had your email. You could that website's only just to put your email in there. So put your email address in there and stuff. Once it's in there, you will the course is not for sale until April 15th. April 15th until April 19th. It's only on sale for 5 days. 5 days. Okay, you guys? It's only on sale for 5 days, not 7 this time. So it's less. So get in what you can get, Okay, Tom C with a $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. I've been following quarter 4 plus quarter 2 portfolio hex down, hex 20% of my holdings. How much hex should I See, where's it keep looking at any chance of another dip? Thanks. Yeah, I would say there's probably just one last chance of a dip on Hex. I truly believe that there's enough stuff coming out. You see, like people are really playing around. Like people are seeing like what the possibility, as well as like when people are seeing this, the only real logical way to invest. There's really only two ways to invest into the Pulse chain ecosystem. Either you come in with a bunch of USDC once the bridge opens, or you have a bunch of Hex. You get the copy of it, and that's the route I'd rather go because you have the possibility of the hex price going up as well as you get the copy of it. And during the no bridge phase, which if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, join up the crypto mindset course because I'm going to do a full explanation again about the whole Pulse chain ecosystem and give you guys more in-depth details since more stuff's come out since then about what's going on, how to yield farm and do all that other stuff and strategies, as well as like as soon as I would say, let's just say the Pulse chain launches between Q2 and Q3. During the Q3 course, we're going to have strategies and ways to vote where we can incentivize tokens where we can make the most amount of money and yield farm for the crew and stuff like that. A lot of other people won't have the power of this kind of group consensus that we have. Like essentially, the crypto mindset army, we're a power player in the Pulse chain ecosystem. We definitely are. But in terms of your question right there, in terms of like 20% of your hex, it would be if you haven't, if it depends. If you have a decent amount of hex, then you could do something like 60-40. If you have a lesser amount of hex, I would probably recommend something closer to a 50 or 60% liquid, 40% staked. So what I mean by that is something like if you have less than $10,000 of hex, then I would probably say 60% liquid, 40% staked. But if you have larger, something like 20, 30,000, $40,000 of hex current prices of liquid hex right now, you could do something like a 60-40 split and always kind of get that 5 to 15 out and then start working your way down so you can have a decent amount and stuff like that. Hex sailing, what's going on? Thanks DCC over the year of crypto mindset knowledge. Hey, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, man. Yep. Let's see. Are the LPs getting copied over Christmas? No, they will not be. The flash webinar should be coming out pretty soon. I'm going to talk to Charlie tonight, and we're going to announce when we're going to have the flash webinar. So be on the lookout. I've got an entire presentation and everything set up for Crystal Vale. Yay! Can't wait. And then we'll do a whole market update as well and stuff like that. So it's like webinar time, baby, and I can go crazy with the memes on that. I'm going to be like. But yeah. Usually drops at 15 Gwei a night. I know. 12? God damn. Okay, I didn't see 12, but damn, son. It's pretty good. Bubba Sporks. Booty, rocking everywhere. Legend. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Where do I find out more about Liquid Jewel? So, well, you can just type in Jewel. Type in Jewel on YouTube and kind of look around for the game and stuff. And you'll see announcements and stuff. Let's see. Hex Grayscale plus Hedron will take a lot of hex from the market. That's for sure. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of hex. And there's also that's really interesting and stuff like that too. This is something that I'm going to talk about during my whole talk about hex and stuff, because during the crypto mindset course, I have about roughly 8 to 10 hours of content on just hex and Pulse chain ecosystem and stuff. So it's a lot of content. I always go over the basics over hex. It's just like standard issue. I need to, because we have a lot of new people into hex, so I need to make sure to teach them about like hex, how to stake properly, and I'm going to have a little more. I'm having some infographics made right now on hex staking and the rules, basically the current rules right now for what are the minimums to stake and stuff. So more of a visual cue, which is kind of nice, so people can just refer to the sheet. From there, we're gonna explain like laddering and stuff like that, and especially, and then kind of DCing over time and stuff. So it's pretty cool. From there, it's a lot more theory and stuff in terms of the pulse chain ecosystems and what I see for stages of it and stuff. Some stuff's adjusted or not, but basically a lot of things are quite the same. So I can't wait for all this stuff to happen. As well as like when the stuff launches, it's better to be in a group consensus where like we're all looking out for each other, and then we can all like decide we ate this way, ate that way, and then we're like, dude, the ratio is crazy good right now on this side, man. I'm moving 20% of my pulse X over here to P hex because the P hex ratio is crazy right now. I'm gonna get a ton of bang for my buck. Or like, oh my god, pulse chain is worth so much more than P hex right now, or pulse X. Then I buy X well because like I managed to get a ton on the ratio. Then it evens out, and I jump back in, get my god, dude. It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Shoo! Cannot wait. And they say this market's dead. Where? I don't see it. Yeah. You and MLD? Yeah, MLD is going to be there too. Yep. Charlie might be there too. Yeah, we're trying to get Charlie into there, but we're having some problems with Japan and shit. But we'll try to get him there. DCC gonna tell folks in Miami not to panic, sell like pussies. Yeah, basically. Liquid jewel, what is it? Anyone? Yeah, it's jewel. It just means like jewel that's in your wallet that you can just move around. That's all it is, really. Yeah. DCC, are you gonna go over Hedron? I will go over Hedron. I will in the course. I will talk about Hedron. I will. Right now, you guys should, if you guys have hex stakes already, just go claim your free Hedron. I think the bonus is like 7, I think right now. So 7x. So definitely claim all your stakes right now. And then if you want to mint, you can mint if you want. There's different people have different sort of things. But once you claim your Hedron, you lock in that X factor on that stuff. But there's some people that are making stakes right now in order to get those multiples right now while the getting's good, basically. We're going to be talking about Alluvium and all that jazz and stuff. So we got a lot of news and stuff. So definitely. Crypto Boogie, what's going on, bro? With the $2 super chat. I've got a pound of tequila and oh my god, bro. Shit, dude. Oh my lord. Yeah. DCC, will you be a validator? We're thinking about it. We definitely can be, for sure. We got enough. I know for a fact we got enough pulse chain to be a validator. That's for sure. Let's see, Jim later a bit later. DC gone through Christopher requirements. Yeah, I'll go through. If you're in the crypto mindset course, we'll be definitely talking about it. What is sleep? I don't know, dude. Graph writer? I just don't know. So sad I won't be able to see the webinar. Oh, damn. Well, it's recorded. If you're not in the crypto mindset course, this is what I'm saying. Like we give a lot of key details and stuff in the courses and stuff, as well as there's extra. It's not just the courses in order to get you up to level and stuff to snuff, because it's just so much more. It's like it's just so much shit, dude. It's like Telegram access, camaraderie, fucking me and Charlie looking after you guys, videos, the courses themselves, guests and stuff, webinars, fight clubs. Tons and tons of stuff, and there's more. Crypto mindset meetup and stuff, and as well as like when we actually started launching some, I got some swag being made right now. I got some like shirts and sort of hoodies and stuff being made and stuff. You guys will be the first ones to get it before it even gets out to the public, and I don't even think it'll be out to the public. So, damn. Miss New Booty. Didn't have to cut me off. All right, let's see. Hex sailing with a $5 super chat. For a change, can you make your webinar at 1500 GM? I don't even know what time that is. I don't know. The thing is, the reason the webinars are the way they are right there is because we're able to catch a lot of people that before they go to work, as well as people coming after work as well. So these are the times. We're probably going to keep the times at the same times. We've been doing them since the beginning. But if anything changed, we'll talk about it definitely. How much dry powder should be rolling with the course? I mean, a decent amount if you want. Like the thing is what's going to happen is, but after we teach you all this stuff, you're gonna start looking at your portfolio like, all suspect and shit. You're like, man, I've been doing this shit wrong, or I've been like, you know what, I want a little bit of this, or you know what, I'm gonna sell that and add more to this. So it's just like you just want to have it like always stack up some dry powder, some USDC, some Ethereum for the course, because you're gonna end up making probably some corrections in the portfolio as well as some opportunities in there. Is the agenda done for Q2? It's about half done right now. Half done. Do you think that the amount of pulse we get during VTs is going to be close to? No, I think we're off a little bit. At least 20-30%. Is DC still on fire, like literally with a few? No, it's starting to go down. I'm not 100% still okay. Like I still got a little bit of a cough and stuff like that, but I'm probably at 99, something like that. Head drawn bonus at 8x for 5 days. Yo, go get that for sure. Go get that. Let's see if I can give you guys the link and stuff. I don't want you guys clicking on some fucking bad shit, you know. Let's go ahead. That's the official link right there. So if you guys want to check that out and stuff and collect, so if you guys have hex stakes already, go claim your stuff. It's a couple the transactions are usually pretty cheap. When I did it, it was like $5-6 per stake and stuff. So not bad. I yielded Jewel at $4 so hard. Fuck yeah, man. I mean, dude, I'm still getting crazy amount of yield. Like the yield is still amazing on that chain. Let's see if I can show it. So where the hell is it? Boom. So I don't know if you guys can see my stuff. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So yeah, here is DeFi Kingdoms. Da-da-da! DeFi Kingdoms, right? So the seed boxes right now. If you look at what's going on right now, Jewel One, which is the one I'm in right now, is about 258% APR. That has been paying. This is like the lowest point that it's been at. There's times I was earning about 800-600% APR for like a while on this. So this was amazing. It was hard, but during that time it was much harder to like actually get Harmony One. It was actually really tough. So it was like I wasn't able to earn on a large amount of money, but over time I was able to get quite a bit of money into this and stuff. There's Jewel Phantom, there's Jewel Matic. Right now, the one I would tell people, what I would kind of recommend right now is probably Jewel Avax, because when the Jewel when the Crystal Veil upgrade ends up happening, I do think they're going to have a slight increase in the price of Avax. So but that's going to be pretty good. But regardless or not, you are going to have some permanent loss because Jewel is going to start running up because people are only going to be able to yield in Jewel originally. There's going to be like two yielding pools. There's going to be Jewel and there's going to be like a staking pool for Crystal token itself as well. So the Jewel token and the Crystal token are just going to shoot up. I think Crystal much more in the beginning because the supply is so damn limited. Like it's really, really limited at the time. But definitely. Let me go back to the screen. Yeah. And then once you have your money in there, you just hit harvest and like boom, you're like currently right now, only 43% of your rewards are locked up for a while and stuff, and they're locked up until they used to say it right here, but basically it was like somewhere in June, basically, or July 15th, I think, if I remember correctly, July 15th, and then it gets vested over a year, which is pretty cool. And then you have the unlock stuff, which is Liquid Jewel. So it's pretty cool. This is something I've been recommending for the last couple quarters, for the last two courses, and it's been a big money maker. So I hope you guys are getting it right now because this jewel right now, if you look at the jewel price right now, right? Let's see. Jewel price is about $5. I mean, let's look over the last 14 days. You were able to pick this up literally last week, straight up $1. So we're up 25% over the week, and that's trending upwards, bros. So myself personally, I would think the most lackluster pump on this would probably be $8. If it really, if the Crystal Veil shit ends up going bananas, and we're looking at a $14 to like $18 jewel, so beautiful. So I'm pretty happy with that. So that's what I would do. So, and then this is the rest of the game, basically. Oh, and for some of you guys who didn't know, if you guys were playing this game during the courses and stuff, and you guys were staking your stuff here at the jeweler, you should have gotten an airdrop here. So when you go to the game and you click right here over like I already collected my airdrop, but if you click it right here, you'll be able to collect. You'll be able to collect your airdrops and stuff. It'll be a bunch of golden coins and stuff like that. So yeah. Once a game launches, you're gonna go here to the docks, and then you go to the dock master, and then you're gonna be able to actually go onto you're gonna be actually able to onboard Jewel and move money around into the other game and stuff from here. But I'll do a whole presentation and stuff on that, especially, and then a flash webinar on within a day or so. So yeah, cool. Okay, Dustin Olson with the $5 super chat. When Pulse Chain launches and there is a 24 to 48 hour period to trade before prices, what should you do if you miss Pulse Sack? Crypto mindset, man. But basically, there's gonna be arbitrage opportunities where you're able to take some of your coins and move them into a different one, and kind of even. You're gonna be able to even yourself out, but the rates might be a little bit off during that time. So definitely join up the course, because if that happens, I'm gonna be holding a lot of people's hands during that event and stuff like that, and just kind of I'll probably be doing a private live stream for only the guys in the crypto mindset courses to like kind of talk about it, like what's going on live. So yeah. Mark R, for the snapshot, we're getting p-hex copies of our liquid hex as well, right? Yes, that's correct. So you're going to get both your staked hex. So if you have liquid hex and staked hex on Ethereum, you're also going to have the same amount of liquid hex on the Pulse chain side, and the same amount of staked hex on the Pulse chain side. So you're going to have p-hex, staked hex, and all that jazz. So yeah, I heard someone got scammed at the text net. Yup. Oof. LOL. Damn, bruh. Enterprise Crypto, sick logo, DCC. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Thank you. Hit the like button, subscribe, you guys. Come on, you guys. I'm trying to answer as many questions as we can. Is the time DCC I was not? Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Oh, shit. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hedron is to what? How to info it. Where is that? Just type in Hedron and how to claim basically on YouTube, and you'll be able to find some good information. But if you just connect your wallet onto the website, and then it's going to allow you, it's going to say claim mint. Just hit claim on all your stakes, all your hex stakes, and then you're good to go from there. Will Phantom extra guac? What's going on, man? Will Phantom ever go back to $3? Yes, it will. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We definitely will, bro. What's your opinion on Anchor Protocol? Personally, I actually think it's really cool. It's a cool place to earn yield on UST as a token. Do I invest in it? No. I just I just personally don't invest into Anchor Protocol. But just because it was given out so much as a yield farm and stuff like that, I'll take a little bit more before it gets into distributed into enough hands. Basically, where I would even think about going into Anchor Protocol as a token. As a protocol, what it does, it's amazing. It's really cool. DCC, what's your opinions of Thorchain? Well, I actually think Thorchain's a really good project. They just had a misfortunate amount of kind of like events happen to them, right? They had a couple hackings that were like damn near fucking back to back, like 3 to 4 of them. So, oof on that. But technology wise, what they were trying to do, I mean, they were legitimately some of the first projects that like had a serious shot of actually taking products and assets multi-chained. And if they can pull it off, it's going to be incredible, where you can trade over Litecoin into like Doge, or like Litecoin into like or Bitcoin into like Phantom on the Phantom chain, or take BTC into Jewel, which is crazy. So if they can pull off what they're trying to pull off, it's going to be amazing, basically. But I would ask Charlie's really the one really like going into Thorchain right now. Where do you buy Jewel? So you're going to have to go on to the easiest way to buy Jewel is basically you're going to have to go into KuCoin, buy Harmony One, the Harmony One token, and what you're going to do is basically let me see if I can show it. So basically, you're going to have to go to, is this the right one? Yeah. You're going to have to go to DeFi Kingdoms, right? You hit play, you hit MetaMask, and then you're like, oh, I don't have Harmony One. Well, this is how you get a Harmony One. You click here to connect to Harmony One mainnet, and you hit Switch Network, and then basically you go to this. You're going to go to this screen right here. Let me see if I can show it. If on your MetaMask you have account, you copy to clipboard your address, and then you go to view an account explorer, which is this, and you copy and paste your Ethereum address in here, and it'll give you this address right here, which is your one address. You copy and paste this address, and then when you send it from KuCoin, you need to use this address right here. So I'm gonna put this block explorer right here. I'll put this block explorer right here in the chat for you guys, so you guys are able to use the correct block explorer. For some of you guys who don't know, you just type in your Ethereum address in there, basically. But only do this once. Only do this once you've done this. Once you've actually gotten the network. So you have to go onto DeFiKingdoms.com, which I'll also give you the link for that right now. I'll put it in the chat as well. Get the Harmony One network, and then from there, once you have the Harmony One network updated on your wallet, then you actually have an address, and then you can go to the Harmony Block Explorer, and then all you do on the Harmony Block Explorer is just type in your regular Ethereum address. Use your I'm sorry. You go to your MetaMask, and where it says, let me let it load. It's going to say account one, right? It says copy to clipboard. You click it, and then all you do here is just copy and paste it right there. And then you will get your official Harmony One address. And then you just hit this little button right here that says copy to clipboard. And then when you send let's say you send Bitcoin or Ethereum to KuCoin, you sell it. You sell your Bitcoin or Ethereum into USDT, and from USDT you buy Harmony One. And then once you have Harmony One, you then send it over to this address right here, and make sure you always check the first, obviously skip the one, but skip the first, look at the first 4 or 5 letters and then the last 4 or 5 letters right here to make sure it matches. Then I would send a small amount of one token just to get a transaction. Once you see it in your wallet here, because it'll get there really fast, you'll be like, oh wow, it's here, cool. And then you just you select your character, you give yourself a name, and then you're in. From there, you send the rest of your Harmony One over, and then you're in business basically. From there, let me show my other screen. From here, you'll go from that screen to this screen. You're like, oh shit, cool. And then where you go is this place right here, the marketplace. And then you go to the trader, and then so you'll just say this number is really large. You have a large amount of one token, so this is basically Uniswap on Harmony One in the game. So you just collect, I'll put Jewel. And then let's just say you have, I don't know, let's just say 3,500 of that. You basically buy yourself 99 Jewel, hit trade, and then boom, it's in your wallet, and now you're ready. You're good to go. That's how you buy Jewel. And if you ever want to sell Jewel for USDC, you also can. It's called US1 USD. And then let's just say you had like something like 700 Jewel, $3,500. And then now you're holding USDC. So it's really fast and cheap out here on Harmony One. So pretty cool. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, let's see. Tap 2 with a $20 super chat. Thank you, man. Hey, Miguel, when the Pulse chain testnet launches, I saw PulseX at $2. I noticed that people were swapping PLS and pumped it crazy an hour before the prices fell. It definitely can. I mean, if it goes to some stupid price, yeah, fucking take profits, bro. And then, because there's going to be a massive dump at some point. But more to be in the Crypto Mindset quarter 2. But thank you for the $20 super chat. I appreciate it. The same thing too. You also don't have a fully active market. Not everyone's on the testnet, so it's like this is what I'm saying. The testnet prices are a bunch of horseshit. Like, look at where the price is. Look at where it can go. Well, like, bros, it's not going to go to $2. Like, what are y'all talking about? If it does, like, oh my god, man, dude, I'll buy Japan Cash. Fuck Wisconsin, bro. Like, if PulseX is $2. I'll buy Japan Cash. I'll live in the Imperial Castle. Like that. Yeah, and DCC Prove One and Jewel track each other price very closely. Correct. Yeah, but during the webinar, I'm going to talk about something. I'm actually going to divest myself. I'm going to divest myself 60% out of my LPs. I'm going to keep 40% of my Jewel One LP, and the other 60% I'm actually going to convert my one into Jewel because I'm trying to be really heavy. I'm about to do that in the next day or so. So for anyone who wants to know what I'm doing, webinar. Let's see, 120 likes with 40 watching time. You guys are loyal. They made people money. These guys are fucking good people and stuff like that, and I don't disappoint. Not here or in bed. Let's see. Jet Esquire, DCC classic question, KSM dot, what's going on with them? Well, like we've always said, have a certain split. Myself personally, I've always was a little more Kusama heavy right now. Are you still going to keep 100 because of this supply coming out in May? Is that when you're going to go ratio? Yeah, I might ratio trade out into Kusama dot. I haven't looked. I honestly haven't not been looking at it because of all the stuff that's been going on with the prep and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to look. I'm probably going to trade in it. To dot in a bit because I do think that Kusama is going to be a little weak with the supply coming out. But I'm going to wait for I think we're going to have a bit of a rally after the 15th. So during that rally, I'll probably end up trading into either more dot or some USDC and then catch Kusama at a cheaper price. Let's go down. Let's see if any more super chats. Let's see. Boom. Tap 2 with 20. Dude, damn, bro. I appreciate it. Hey, man, I'll be in that course as well. I'll be attending those courses. Even if I become a multi-millionaire, there's nothing but bombs dropped in there. I recommend, hey, fucking thank you, bro. Shoo. Yeah. Hey, man, I really, really appreciate that. Tap 2. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot, dude. Greg B can buy Wisconsin. Yeah, Greg B can buy Wisconsin. That's amazing. Yeah. I'll have a whole presentation on Jewel and stuff too as well in the GameFi course as well. So yeah. But hey man, Tap 2, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Whoa, let's see. Carlos M. Miguel looking swole as fuck. Hey, thank you, no homo. Thank you, man. I'm working a lot. I'm dropping weight like crazy right now. So yeah, I'm on it. How to make the most money with all my Shiba and Pulse Chain side. So if the yields are decent, if the yields stay kind of like half decent on Shiba, what you could do is sell half of your P Shiba into real Shiba and then liquidity farm it for free because you're getting all that for free anyway. And then you can just get a bunch of tokens and you can use the tokens that you yield farm to actually then get into Pulse Chain or PHEX or a PulseX. And then you just got free bags, basically. That's a good way to play it. Yep, farming good menses. Adrian, appreciate all the alpha content. I'm ready for Q2. Man, I appreciate it, dude. Yo, we need to get a car wash on that car, man. It looks nice though. The course will be 10 grand by then. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for being here and stuff like that. I'm in the render right here. I'm going to talk to Charlie in a little bit and get that flash webinar out for you guys ASAP, son. So I'm trying to catch the Jewel price while it's cheap right now. So for you guys who are yield farming, like start collect. I'm just don't be silly. Collect that Jewel right now. It's going to be really valuable in the next couple days. So shout out, peace, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll catch you guys later.